We'll be explaining the remuneration policy and salary structure of Ikanyile. This is Zusake Mkosana, and in my group I have Abongile, Macola, Doris Hlalayedwa, Lerato Ndandiso, and Luseko Ntini. So I'll be introducing the topic. A remuneration policy is also called compensation policy. It's simply a payment plan that any type of organization will have. The policy might state the base salary for each role in the organization, and it can illustrate the conditions under which pay raise will occur, as well as any additional benefits. The benefit can include many types of incentives, such as annual bonuses, overseas trips that are fully paid for by the organization, dental plan, and many more. So I'll be talking about remuneration philosophy. A compensation philosophy is simply a formal statement document the company position on employees' compensation. Employers use their compensation philosophy to attract, retain, and motivate employees. Compensation philosophers are typically developed by human resource department in collaboration with the executive team. The compensation philosophy should be reviewed periodically and updated based on current factors affected the business. For example, market condition may make it difficult to find qualified talent in a particular specialization, and an employer may need to pay a premium for those candidates. Most compensation philosophers seek to identify the organization pay program and total reward strategies. Identify how the pay program and strategies support the organization's business strategy, competitive outlook, operating objectives, and human capital. And I mean human capital needs. Attract people to join the organization, motivate employees to perform at the best of their competencies, abilities, and skill set. I think okay, next slide, stories.
Yeah, which one is next? Is it this one?
Now I'll be talking about the rewards and recognition of Ikanyile. As a business, we value our employees, and part of that is recognizing and rewarding behavior that support our brand, vision, purpose, and values. At Ikanyile, we offer employees a wide range of awards as a gesture of appreciation for service rendered, recognition of outstanding performance, and or recognition of the length of the employee's service. Firstly, we have long service award. These awards are given out to permanent employees on completing 10 to 40 years of unbreakable service. The purpose of these awards is to gesture an appreciation for service rendered. So recipients receive an amount up to 20,000 in the appropriate month via payroll and a framed certificate of the different numbers of years an employee served. And then we have a CO award. The purpose of this award is to give back to the top performers within the organization and to encourage other teams to perform to the best of their ability. This award has nomination process, which is the winner are selected by the top managers of the company, and it is announced in the performance ceremony. The parties involved in the nomination look at things such as teamwork, outcomes produced by teams, and many more. And also, Ikanyele offers monthly 10 discount at the following retail shop: Clicks, Woolworths, Food Lovers, Pick and Pay, and ShopRite. This came into effect during COVID to assist our staff with daily living expenses. And then Ikanyele give gift vouchers to the employees as the end of the year, at the end of the year, as a Christmas gift. A voucher for dinner at Doppio Zero restaurant with 600 or worth 600, or a Christmas tree and lights voucher worth 600. So employees choose which one they would like to take between the two vouchers. So we also have legal advisor. The business expect legal advisors offer employees a range of legal solutions to ensure they do not go through heavy stress. And lastly, we offer business smartphones. So for each first line manager receive a cell phone to use for work purposes. The employee are allowed to use the phone for personal matters. However, personal use is limited. The employee is responsible to ensure that the phone has airtime and data. So I'm gonna hand over to my colleague to do guaranteed pay.
Okay, I'm Lusegondini. I'm gonna do the guaranteed pay as my colleagues have said. A guaranteed pay is very significant at Ikanyile. We targeted 80 to 120 of the market medium levels for our company. This practice contributes to talent, attractions, retentions for our company and serves as a motivation to our employees. And they are paid worth it. Our policy is reviewed annually to ensure that we can mitigate any matters that might arise. On this thing of guaranteed pay, we have our structures of GP. Guaranteed pay or remuneration will be paid in full on a monthly basis at a cost to the company, which means that when we speak about guaranteed pay, we are guaranteed that at least the employees will get something full out of the cost of the company. There is nothing the company will come out, the employees will, the only thing they have to do is to contribute with their effort. Guaranteed pay is targeted and set at a level that is similar, aligns with the expected operational performance. If let's say you are performing well, then it means that you will get your bonuses and so on, as we are guaranteed that everything will come out of the company according to the performance of a person. It's unlike what we call a psychological contract. When you work, then we pay you the way you are working. Roles are highly complemented to the applicable remuneration surveys to verify proper remuneration benchmarks. What I'm going to come to the other way is variable pay. When I go to variable pay, I will go to long service payments and short pay payments. What I'm going to speak about when I'm speaking about variable pay variable pay is a target, is targeted to the senior staff and the risk employees. This is done to link the performance more closely to the business objectives and form part of their remuneration package. We measure this through standard performance criteria that align the company with aligned with the company objectives. The main is to motivate employees and increase competitiveness, bearing in mind that capabilities and affordability, skills and capabilities, and broader employee offering. We use two types of vesting schedules when allocating incentives to the employees. The first one is gradual vesting, graduated vesting, and the other one is cliff vesting. When we speak about graduated vesting, we said that ownership of the award is transferred in batches gradually over several years and may be based on achieving interim performance targets defined in the long-term incentive agreement, which means that if, let's say, we are saying that we have a long-term agreement with the employee, what we're going to do is that in that thing of long-term incentive, we promote detailed accountancy, transparency, and promote sustainability of an organization, and is concerned with the leadership, attitude, and mindset, and the behavior of the person. That's why we make sure that in our company, make sure that we can the long-term incentives. And we have plans to retain employees by rewarding them to reach the certain target. And also the goals of the company. The target and goals of the company are different based on the type of what the employees are doing. Let's say your occupation, then that will be differ your targets to the ones of the operators. Whereas the targets are from the same company, but because of the fact that the what you call the responsibilities are different. So when we're speaking about the clear vesting, in this type of vesting schedule, the ownership of the reward is immediate and a certain point and in a certain point in future. This thing, we are saying that if, let's say, you have reached the target now and then we promise you about something, we have to give you that thing we promised about at the very same moment, so that whatever you are trying to do, whatever your performance is, then we make sure that you are getting what you have performed for. Yeah, when we go to variable pay, we look at the other side of the things. Let's say when we are going to short-term incentives, we look at performance shares. Performance shares, it's something like, let's say we say annually in our company, we're gonna make sure that at least we have 5% which we are giving to our employees, so that whatever the target we have reached after we have made anything, then they are getting their 5% share. That is good in order to retain the employees and to make sure that each and every skilled employee is staying for a long time in the company. We have got also the retention shares. The retention shares are those who are helping us to make sure that those employees who have worked for us for a long time are stay for a long time. So those are also ensuring that our employees we are taking care of them. And then the co-investment shares. The co-investment shares, it's whereby we know that schemes that we are giving our employees, so that everyone in the company is secure and is taken care of. When we are going, we don't stop that on that thing.
Okay, good evening. My name is Doris, and I'll be taking the benefits. I'll be presenting about the benefits So at our company, we have this model. It is called total reward model. And what it means that, first of all, the HR strategy must be linked to the business strategy. That means the HR has to see what is the business wanting to achieve, and then they take it from there. And then there's also an organizational culture. And then when we look at closer at the model that we have total pay, which have guaranteed pay, which have the benefits, and a variable pay at once. And we have recognitions, we have wellness, we have performance and career development. So I will just explain here what we mean about the guaranteed pay. It means that it's a total pay. It means it's a total cost of employment or salary that an employee will receive. So that is the benefit that we talk about. And also when we get to the benefits, we have tangible and non-tangible benefits, which means the tangible ones may be awards, bonuses, monetary, but the non-tangible ones will be maybe certain leaves that the company is giving to the employees, like family responsibility leave, study leave, and all other benefits. And then a variable pay, like my colleague has said now, that we have long and short-term incentives. And then when it comes to recognition, we speak about recognizing our top performers. That is how it is determined. When we talk about high performance, we are having we have a certain standard that we say, okay, if you perform to this standard, then you are going to be recognized. And then we have structures that are linked to that in terms of what happens. We have also policies that are linked to that in terms of who will do what at what time. And then we also have that linked to performance development, performance and career development, because it means that if we have a standard, a certain standard for performance that we are looking to recognize, that means if we have low performers, what do we do? Then it means that we will have interventions like training and development to develop our talent in the organization, to make sure that they are also getting a chance to improve their skills and their performance, so that they can be recognized. And then we've got wellness. When we talk about wellness, we talk about wellness holistically in terms of your physical health, your mental support, programs like counseling, free counseling, and some sessions like Stay Strong sessions, trainings where you attend and you can share your whatever that is stressing you, so that you sort of like also team buildings when we talk about wellness. And then, as you can see here on your right, we have attraction, we have motivation, we have retention. Like our colleagues have said just now, that we attract talent by these benefits that we are giving. And because of also value proposition. So we want to attract talent, we want to motivate the talent that we already have, and we want to retain the talent, to make sure the employees are retained in our company, so that it goes to employee satisfaction and engagement, to make sure that they contribute, we take their ideas into consideration, we give them work, when they participate, and then we look at business performance and results. Yeah, so that is, so if we continue with the benefits, the implications of structuring the employee package. It is the bonus allocation. It is the GRF flexible contribution, the car allowances, head office meals and medication. This means that our employees will get discount to get these meals at our head offices, and they can also get a discount, or they can get medical aid as well. So our employees will get 10%. Our employees and their spouses, they get discount at selected stores, like my colleague had just mentioned. And then I will also cover a retention strategy. A retention strategy is a plan that the organization has to retain or keep its talent, staff or staff within the organization. A well-structured retention strategy assists the organization